Hey, this is Russ. I hope you guys had a great Labor Day. Yeah. This weekend, I was quite busy with family things. We actually had a wedding reception to go to. This wedding occurred about a year ago, but we had the reception now. And that's because of all the pandemic issues. Now, I will admit that I was a little nervous about it because we have all these variants going on right now. But whenever I wasn't eating or drinking something, I had my mask back on. So, yeah, hopefully we're all good. But and then we had some other family things to do today. So, yeah, we were busy the whole weekend. So I wasn't able to go riding on my bike this week. This weekend. And so it's been at least 3 days since I've been on the bike. So it kind of occurred to me, I said, I wonder how my flexion is since I haven't done any exercise on my knee for the last 3 days. So I pulled out the goniometer. Remember this thing? Yeah, I should remember this thing, right? I pulled this thing out. I wanted to see what my numbers were. So what I did is I went on the stairs like I usually do, and I put my leg on the second step and then leaned in. This is what I usually did for basic exercises to help my flexion, all right? And I measured it. So, I was at 120 degrees for flexion and 0 degrees for extension. Now, even though I don't exercise for things, I always do my extension because I always stick my leg up on the table when I'm at the computer desk. And so there's always constant extension stuff going on. So that's still at 0. So how is the flexion? What do you guess? Do you think it went backwards, or do you think it's still at 120? Take a guess. All right. Put a comment in the comment below before you actually hear my numbers. And tell me if you think it stayed the same or whether it went backwards or whether it went forward. Okay. Did I get better flexion for not doing anything for 3 days? Well, the answer is it went backwards. Yeah. It's not 120. It's sitting at about 115. Now, I'm not worried about it because I know that once I get back on the bike, probably tomorrow, and continue to do more exercises on it, it'll get right back to 120. But that kind of tells you something, that even here, I'm almost at 2 years out now. Even a few days off, not doing anything, the flexion has dropped back a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as it was. I mean, before I got the jazz units back, I was down to like 104, I think, what it dropped out. Now that's a huge backward swing because I hit 130 under hard pushing, admittedly, at the physical therapy stuff. So, yeah, that's when I started worrying about it, and that's when Jazz gave me back my Jazz units so I could get myself back up there. So going back from 120 to 115 is not that big of a deal, but it is backwards. So that tells me even after a couple of years and nearly every day being on the e-bike, just taking 3 days off, you're down 5 degrees. You got to keep working. I mean, I've told you guys, if you've made comments before, I've always told you, don't give up, keep doing it, right? 3 days, and I'm down 5 degrees. So that tells me that you cannot stop. You have to continue to keep working your flexion, working your extension, even though you think you might be done. Yeah, so, well, it's kind of good. It's kind of good that, we had some time off so I can actually tell if it actually went backwards or it doesn't. And yeah, it goes backwards. So if you haven't done your flexion exercises and extension exercises in a while, you might want to consider going back and doing some because it's a good chance yours might have gone backwards as well. Anyways, that's about all I wanted to mention to you guys. I hope you guys had a great weekend, but it's time to get back at it. All right. Anyways, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys next time.